Let's talk about some common wafer paper mistakes. And the first thing is that it's not real paper and you can't treat it like that. And as you see, I cut this with scissors and it ripped because this is just a sheet of starch. It's not real paper. So don't expect that you'll be able to handle it that way because you just can't. You have to be careful. You have to cut it differently. All right. The second thing is that if you get it too wet, and depending on what liquids you use on it, you can ruin it really quickly. This is water, and if you spray water onto it, it takes a second, so it does take a little bit of time to absorb. But when it absorbs, water will destroy wafer paper. This counts even if you have wet hands. Like you have to have very dry hands to be working with wafer paper, so make sure you have something to dry your hands on. But you can see that this water has just, when it gets absorbed into that, it'll turn it into a sticky ball of starch. That's all it is. It's just potato starch. If you use vodka, vodka will evaporate faster because it's alcohol. So that's the advantage of using vodka. I know a lot of people don't like to work with the alcohol, but it's not that big a deal with wafer paper. It's better to do it. However, there's something better. But as you can see, I'm kind of like flapping this. I wouldn't have been able to do this with the one that had water on it. The vodka is evaporating quickly and it is getting absorbed into the paper, but the alcohol in it will evaporate and it will give you a little more time to work with the wafer paper before it dissolves. So it'll dry out a little faster. It's still going to give you a little bit more transparency so you can see that you can kind of see through that. And I think just to be fair, I took it and tried to stick it to itself like I did with the water. It's not quite as sticky because the alcohol is evaporating. But see, the one with the water on it is just turned into a ball of starch. It's a mess. So too much water, too much liquid of any kind can really ruin it. But if you have a glycerin conditioner, now this is water with some glycerin in it, and I'll put the recipe in the description of this video. Very easy to make. The glycerin attracts moisture and it also softens things. It kind of is slippery, so it provides a little bit of a barrier. And you can see that it's softening the paper, but it's not really making it super sticky. You can stick it to itself, but it kind of prevents the stickiness and it's not flopping and transparent. It's more opaque still. And you can see the difference between the one with the glycerin and the other two, that the glycerin will make it flexible, but it won't make it so transparent and ruin it. The third thing is that printed wafer paper will smear. The color on it sits on the surface, and if you rub it, you can see it's coming off on my finger. So you have to be really careful if you're using printed wafer paper. If you use a wafer paper that comes as a color and it has the color infused through it, it doesn't really do that. The next mistake is not planning for shrinkage when you make your flowers. And if you have, like this flower is very flat. And what happens is that when the starch contracts, you get it wet, you stick all the things together, it'll contract and it'll pull the petals back. So you have to plan on having the petals kind of contract in the back and make them higher in the front so that when you're done, it looks like a flower and not like a really flat flower. Okay, the next mistake is very common. It's just being too rough with it. You have to be gentle with wafer paper because, like I said, it's not paper. This is the one with the vodka, and you can see that it's very stretchy and gluey right now. So you have to let it dry out if you're trying to shape it. This is the glycerin. The glycerin will still tear. See, it's got the conditioner on it. If you're too rough with it when it's too wet, it will tear. You can ruin it very easily. It is a myth that wafer paper is easier to work with than gum paste anyway. And if you handle it when it's too wet, it will tear. So the cornstarch you put on it does help to dry it out and it maintains the glycerin flexibility, but it makes the surface a little drier so that you can handle it. And see, this is really, really good because the glycerin has made it flexible and the cornstarch has dried it out on the surface, so it's not as easy to tear. This is not treated. This is regular wafer paper, and if I bend it the way I was bending the one that was treated, it just cracks. So the glycerin conditioner really helps, and it makes it a lot easier to handle and maintain. And the cornstarch on it will dry the surface. It'll keep your fingers from sticking to it. Another mistake is ignoring humidity. If you live somewhere that's very humid, now I have a steamer going here to show you what it does to this feather. Okay, this is going to destroy it. You can see the little fronds of the feather are moving in the steam because humidity and steam will melt. It gets absorbed into the paper. It will melt the paper. If you live somewhere that's very humid, this might not be the best medium for you. As long as you're doing things inside in air conditioning, that's fine. But you can see here that that humidity has not been kind to this wafer paper. And wafer paper is not the perfect medium for every location, so just be aware of that and plan for it, and you'll be fine.